Yes, sir. My guy, we back outside.
Yeah. What's up, man?
My nigga.
Worthy conversations, man.
It's time,
2025.
man. It's actually time, right?
Today, we are up here having a conversation, man. I just thought the significance of all this was,
The fact that we back in the same spot.
the same spot we shot the cover in.
Right. Shot the cover, man.
This time, we got a release date for the project. Got a release date for Worthy Tape, the intro.
Sir.
So, man.
Shit, well, I mean, really, I guess we could
how you feeling?
Pop it off, on the outline, kind of, and see, like, just kind of get the story, get the people adjust to, how the tape even came about. So,
right.
So I say, I ask you first question. From your perspective, how would you say the Worthy Tape came about? You know what I mean? Like,
It really started earlier than we thought it did, cause, for some context, Steph and my sister date. They have a child together, and my family moved out to Las Vegas, and I was in Texas. I'm from Houston, and we got out here, and I had sent Steph a song, cause I figured out he rapped, he made music. You know what I'm saying? Or
right, you said that. Yeah, that was a minute ago.
I sent the outro to the tape. Stay down.
Right. Yeah.
You know
which
what I'm saying?
Right. It ended up being the last tape on the track.
Exactly.
Or last track on the tape.
Yep.
But at the time we didn't know that. That like you saying, you was just sending me a track on some.
So
like,
fast forward, I move here, and just having conversations with Steph, talking about music, talking about art, talking about culture, talking about how we grew up, the things we love, the type of hip hop we love, like the shit that really breaded us as artists today.
Right.
It just kind of happened. Like, we sitting on the couch, watching TV, watching sports. Then I put on a beat, cause I'm always writing. I'm always putting pen to paper, always trying out some new ideas, and Worthy intro specifically, like the song that we talking about, like that's gonna be the first single, essentially, the second single essentially off the tape.
Right.
The first one was Hustleaholics.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole nother song. It was a whole nother vibe. It was a whole nother idea. But I think when I started kicking it with Steph, I was like, nah, you know what? Steph might actually be fire on this, because I'm listening to his first tape. We talking practice, the type of beats he make. I mean, the type of beats he picking, the type of songs he putting together. And I'm like, you know what? I see where he going with this, but like I could see something else for this too. So, I ended up writing a verse for Worthy intro, like the first part of the verse. It's almost like the hook part. Like the Worthy joint.
Right.
So
Right. Okay, so that's right. That
so
part
I'm like,
came first.
dang. I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna lie, like, this is actually a vibe. Then I ended up writing like a rap verse. And I was like, nah, I'm good on this. Cause I sent you, at that point, sent you the beat. And you had wrote a rap verse. And I was like, damn, my verses kind of sound similar.
Okay, that's right. So you only had that hook first.
I only had that hook part first.
Okay, yeah,
because
that's right.
Damn, when you wrote your verse, I was like, damn, the verse that I'm piecing together kind of has a similar vibe, like a similar, I guess,
sentiment,
yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me try something. Let me try something different. So, I ended up doing a whole nother verse where I'm doing like this little auto-tune joint. I'm getting my sing on and shit, man.
For real.
Getting my melodic shit on.
Good harmonies.
And then when I showed Steph the verse, he was like, nah, that's the one. And I was like, I feel you, because I felt like this was the one. A lot of times it's just like a feeling. It's like, you got to ask somebody though. And that's another thing about the tape. It's a collaborative effort. So if I bring something, Steph might be like, I don't know about that one. Or if he brings something, I'd be like, I don't know about that one. Mm-hmm. So it's just like still sharpen steel,
Facts. Big facts.
But after a few nights of that, and a few songs later, that's kind of how the tape came about. Like, from my perspective, like, It wasn't
That's
really,
good.
it wasn't nothing that we tried to do. We just had a few songs we was working on.
Yeah.
And really our first song together wasn't even a worthy song. It was No High Fives.
Right,
Like, No High
right.
Fi-
It's
No
kind of
High Fives was
crazy,
the
and
first
that
one.
didn't even make the tape. It was
Yeah,
just the crazy.
and that-
one of the one songs that I don't, you know, we don't necessarily even have anything for it right now as far as a project goes. So
Yeah.
for that not to make it, it's kind of like crazy.
It's
like,
kinda nuts.
And that was the first one. So
And what's crazy is like that was produced by Brandon, who
Right.
ended up mixing
Man,
and
that's
mastering
right.
the tape.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
like,
the truth.
It was just it was real bugged out like how it came together. But
Nah,
I
for
think with No High Fives, it's one of those songs where like it's a stepping stone to get you to
Yeah,
the
for
next
sure.
record.
Yep, and that's exactly what
Because
it was,
without No
for
High
real.
Fives, I don't think we would have even been like,
Right.
let's make a tape.
Because
Like,
that shit came together so seamless. Like the way that shit came about, I was like, damn. Like, oh, wait, I got something for this. Wait, damn, this fits here. Like,
This fits
okay,
here.
that
This
shit
works.
works.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So we
that's
put
a
the
fact.
first song together so seamless that I'm like, damn, like maybe
Yeah.
we could make another one. So
Right.
we ended up making another one.
So all right, hold on. We gotta. Well, we don't have to rewind, but when did you come to me that day, bro? With what you think about? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I told you I didn't give it to you.
Yeah.
You the one who specifically like said the title. It was the first time hearing the title. He was like,
Yeah.
bro, what you think about the Worthy tapes? And I'm like, yo, like,
Yeah.
when you said this,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, nigga, that's crazy. Cause like I told you, from my perspective, bro.
Uh-huh.
I was already in a mind state of like, bro, I'm on this music shit,
Yeah.
but it's so much, you can make so much more noise and like get more attention from people if it's, you know, you got people with you. It's,
Yeah.
you know, the camaraderie piece, you know what I'm saying? You got people with you. So
Yeah.
I was already thinking like, bro, I know so many people that make music, really talented, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I need something that I could, you know, bring people in on, something to make it a collective type, you know what I mean? So people don't feel like I'm just pushing me, I'm just pushing my last name type shit. If you
Right.
ain't family, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of a, like, you know, you can jump on the bandwagon type shit. It's a, you know, it's a
Nah,
positive,
respect
it's a
that.
message. So when you came to me with that shit, bro, I'm like, yo.
You know, it's crazy. I don't remember
Like,
the day.
that's-
I don't remember
that's
the
him.
day. I just knew
That's
when
him.
I seen Worthy, like, cause again, like, if you want to briefly explain where Worthy even comes from,
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
can get to that.
So I was just like, dang, like we making songs. It could be like the Worthy tapes, like the same
Yeah.
way Nas has the Lost tapes.
Hell yeah, you know,
feel
that's
me?
my shit, yep.
So you know,
Fuck with that Lost tape.
or if you go back to Wu-Tang, like Raekwon and them, they had the purple tapes. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah,
So it's just
that was
like
my next
I feel
reference,
like
too.
always, and it's so hip hop to call something a tape.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, for real,
So
though.
it's just like mixtapes
the real essence of it.
are a big staple in hip hop. So you know, just to let people know, you know, this is what that is. This is that kind of hip hop.
That's
This
a
is,
fact.
you know, it's not. If you enjoy
Shit different, man.
a more modern sound, like you gonna get some of that, but
Right.
for the most part, this is the essence. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For me, it's taking it back to those times where, you know, rappers was rapping. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's where the
saying? Like
game
you
is
really
going too,
peeling
bro.
back the bars. You really peeling back what
You
it.
don't got no real lifestyle behind what you saying, bro. It's like people can almost see through that shit now.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like social media and gave you that
You know?
window into somebody's life for real. So it's like, all right, bro, the shit not
Yeah.
matching up. And it's like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
And really, if I had to explain what it is, like to me, this is a tape you get during the blog era, but in 2025.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
It's one of those mixtapes where you used to go on Dat Piff and you see the cover, or you go on Hot New Hip Hop and you see the cover
Right,
and you
like,
damn,
oh, shit,
like this cover hard. I
That's
gotta
hard. What
check
is-
this out.
Who is this? Like instantly, it's like,
Exactly.
who is it? If you don't know the
Instantly.
name, it's like, damn, who is this? Like,
Instantly, you
okay.
like, nah, I gotta see what this is about. So
Facts.
That's the feeling that the cover gave me. That's the feeling that the music give me, and I hope that's the feeling that people get when they are presented with this tape, man. To know that if you come from that era, you come from that blog era, you come from that time where you was downloading the Friday Night Lights and Kendrick Lamar
for real, bro.
ODs
It's literally that era.
and the marathon mixtapes and stuff
real.
like that, then you really gonna enjoy this sentiment of this tape, man. You're gonna really enjoy the bars. You're gonna really enjoy how we piece this together.
Real shit, man.
So
stay tuned.
I feel worthy. I feel worthy. Yeah. I feel so good, 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 so I feel worthy.